Hi, my name is Vinicius Magalhães. I'm better known as Draculino in Jiu-Jitsu scene. This is my student Romulo Barral. Romulo is 5 times world champion and Pan-American champion a lot of times. I am 4 times Pan-American champion, 2 times vice champion in the world in Jiu-Jitsu. And I teach currently in Houston, Texas, in the Gracie Barra, Texas school. Also, I have a school in Brazil called Gracie Barra BH, and we have several champions from there. This is going to be a simple attack that a lot of people do, and you see that every day in the Jiu-Jitsu school, which is going to be a double attack from the guard going to the armbar. Okay, so I'm going to have my hand on the collar really deep, almost touching the back of his neck. This is important for the control, but also for future attacks. My hand, a lot of people tell you to grab the hand here on the wrist, forearm, and elbow. I would say you guys to grab the hand on the elbow on the side, okay, just to make sure that you can either break the posture easy or to do what you're on today, which is going to be push the elbow inside to put this part of the body right there where I need, okay? Now, the same side that I have the hand on the collar, foot on the hip, my knee, it's important to be touching his shoulder here. That space here could be fatal for you, okay? So you touch there, and then you lift your hip. Why you lift your hip? Because there's no friction anymore here from the mat, okay? You lift, escape your body, put some pressure here on the shoulder, and then don't go to the arm. Just lock it right there. When you lock your legs here and you pinch your knees, you're gonna have the control of the elbow and also the control of the distance, which is the most important thing, okay? When the guy is like bigger than you, when he has a bigger, a larger reach, he's bigger than you in the legs and the arms, naturally he's gonna try to take this elbow out. When he does that, I'm gonna just place my elbow in my forearm right here on the side of his face, and then without leaving this knee squeeze, just pass the leg. When I pass the leg here, remember, the hand is still on the collar. You guys gonna understand about that when I do the counter. But keep the hand on the collar. And then that hand that was on the side of the ear, come to the wrist. When I grab here on the wrist and I know that the arm is completely stretched, the other hand comes to do a little help. Drag the elbow to the inside groin, not the outside, the inside, pinch your knees, and finish the armbar. So he's going to have the hand on the collar exactly the way that I had there, and he's going to perform the same attack. He pushed my elbow inside, foot on the hip, pinch the knees, lift, and then he grabbed me there. A lot of people think that the most important aspect of the defense will be just your arm right there, okay? But your body position will be more important than anything else. Don't stay on your knees like that. That's going to be your worst choice, okay? So simultaneously, what you're going to do is that you're going to put both foot on the ground, and then this arm here, you're going to do a move, a block that's going to be really similar to a rear naked choke, okay? So at the same time, you lift your hip and you place your legs on the floor, you're going to do that move right here, okay? So hold your biceps, and your elbow is going to be right there on his sternum, okay? Don't try to use this hand yet. Just place your hand on the side of your face, exactly like I'm slapping your own face right there, okay? Just place it here and lift your shoulder, your left shoulder, in a way that you don't give him any space to try to switch to a choke, okay? From here, when Romulo passes the leg to go to the armbar, naturally I'll have this hand right there to be protecting myself for a little bit. Guys, don't get me wrong. Don't put all your aces here on the arm. Make sure you do your body move. So from here, you're going to begin to shake your shoulder and your hips in a way that your elbow, little by little, is going to be here, right there, out of reach. Okay? Then switch your hand to the opposite position. You're going to be pushing his thigh down right now. Okay? The other hand is free. Both hands are there. Okay? Now, make sure that you're always on that position. Place the angle of his body to the outside. One thing that is really common that people get here, and As much as Romeo's head gets close to my leg, the worse it is for the armbar. So make sure on the shaking of the hip, he's all the time to the outside. Okay? So I grab there, 1, 2. Okay? Now just stretch this arm to the outside right there. Okay? This isolates both arms here, and then I have a free one to come to the gi, and then again with my hip move, I'm gonna begin, look, to go to the side. You see, his hand there doesn't make any harm. It's even worse for him to keep the guard right there. When I get on the point, I'm gonna be placing my hip there and getting on the side. And then I can finish in the side mount. All right, guys, here we're gonna go ahead and work on the counter, okay? What to do on the defense, when he does the defense. So we're gonna do the same thing. Enter the hand deep on the collar, okay? To have a good control with the other hand here on the side of the elbow. Push the elbow inside, foot on the hip, and lift your hip. Again, to take out the friction. I move my body, go there, pinch my knees, and I go to the armbar. He goes to the armbar, Romeo is gonna do exactly the same counter right there. He's gonna put the hand on the side of the face and wait for me to try to go to the finish. He's gonna put the foot on the floor to make sure that he has like a lot of weight on me. And then actually, that's a funny thing, because this is gonna help me a bunch out here, okay? So the hand I go adjusting, enter my right hand and the collar as much as I can, okay? Use this hand on the floor here, the free hand that you're not using for anything right now, and just adjust your body a little bit more towards the inside. Okay, now this hand on the side of the collar, here inside the collar, here I bend the wrist, my free hand goes right there, and I reach on my shin. When I reach on the shin here, I just gonna simply pull down, okay, and bend the wrist inside. And then there's a really tight choke right there. The funny thing is that doesn't matter. If he puts the weight on me, it's gonna be even worse. If he tries to go up, he gets blocked by my forearm here and still works.